are the heavy silk. Do not open your eyes. Tying up the heavy silk across the face, erasing every visual inside the space, leaving only heavy frequencies behind, navigating beautifully, strictly blind. Every single sound is magnified at night, taking away the final drop of the light. Focus on the vibration in the heavy floor. We do not need to use our vision anymore. Slipping entirely into the heavy unknown, sitting completely in the darkness alone. Caught entirely beneath the blindfold tonight, wiping out the boundary of wrong and right. Heightened senses taking absolute control. Vibrations reaching deeply in the soul. Trusting completely in the heavy dark sound, safely buried underneath the solid ground. Blindfold. Keep it tight, strictly in the dark. Losing track of every single physical wall, waiting for the heavy midnight hour to fall. Fingertips are reading every single line, mixing up your heavy energy with mine. Shadows do not matter when you cannot see, unlocking every heavy secret part of me. Guided purely by the rhythm and the bass, living completely inside this hidden place. Slipping entirely into the heavy unknown, sitting completely in the darkness alone. Caught entirely beneath the blindfold tonight, wiping out the boundary of wrong and right. Heightened senses taking absolute control. Vibrations reaching deeply in the soul. Trusting completely in the heavy dark sound, safely buried underneath the solid ground. Do not try to look, just listen to the bass line. Let the heavy frequency guide you. Trust the dark. Absolute control. Vibrations reaching deeply in the soul. Trusting completely in the heavy dark sound, safely buried underneath the solid ground. Blindfold. In the dark, keep your eyes closed. Perfect alignment. Block out the sun. Shadows growing longer on the heavy floor, closing up the final in the heavy door. Spheres are moving slowly in the velvet sky, watching all the daylight beautifully die. Temperature is dropping to the absolute cold, a heavy dark story that is beautifully told. Inches creeping closer to the midnight phase, lost completely inside this heavy dark maze. Swallowing the final heavy ray of light, entering completely in the endless night. Caught inside the heavy dark eclipse tonight, wiping out the boundary of wrong and right. Perfect alignment in the heavy space, claiming the absolute and hidden place. Covering the world with a solid black shield, forcing every single earthly thing to yield. Eclipse. Total blackout. Inescapable. Silence dropping heavy on the empty town, wearing absolute darkness like a heavy crown. No more illumination in the heavy sky, severing every single remaining tie. Standing in the shadow of the massive sphere, nothing left to worry about while we are here, waiting for the cycle completely to turn, watching how the heavy dark ashes burn. Swallowing the final heavy ray of light, entering completely in the endless night. Caught inside the heavy dark eclipse tonight, wiping out the boundary of wrong and right. Perfect alignment in the heavy space, claiming the absolute and hidden place. Covering the world with a solid black shield, forcing every single everything to yield. The light is gone, just the shadow remains. Do not look for the sun, stay in the dark. Alignment in the heavy space, claiming the absolute and hidden place. Covering the world with a solid black shield, forcing every single earthly thing to yield. Eclipse. Solid black, stay aligned. No way out. I do not want one anyway. Curtains drawn, shutting out the street, moving to the rhythm of the heartbeat. Velvet grip holding me so tight, guiding me through the endless night. Shadows stretching across the bed, messing with the thoughts inside my head. World outside has disappeared, everything is exactly as it appeared. Tension wrapped around my throat, we are sailing on a sinking boat. Caught in the velvet grip tonight, blurring the edge of wrong and right. Do not need no vision in the dark, just let the heavy bass leave a mark. Sinking deep into the mattress now, breaking every single holy vow. Velvet grip, hold me down. Fingertips leaving a burning trail. In this dark room we can never fail. Whispering secrets into my ear, telling me everything I wanna hear. Time is completely frozen still, bending my body right to your will. A dangerous game that we love to play, hoping the sun never brings the day. Tension wrapping around my throat, we are sailing on mattress now, breaking every single holy vow. So soft, but so strong. Do not let me go. Keep your grip on me. Caught in a velvet grip tonight. Blurring the edge of wrong and right. Do not need no vision in the dark. Just let the heavy bass leave a mark. Sinking deep into the mattress now, breaking every single holy vow. Velvet. Keep holding on. Do not let go. Watch the clock. The seconds are freezing. Pendulum is completely stopping in the air, hanging in the heavy dark without a single care. Moving through the space, exactly like the clay, washing all the normal flow of time away. Every single second stretching to an hour, yielding entirely to the heavy midnight power. Watching a single drop of water slowly fall, trapped inside the center of the silent hall. Reality is bending in the heavy atmosphere. Time is completely vanishing right out of here. Caught inside the heavy time stretch tonight, blurring all the edges of the fading light. Everything is moving in a slow motion blur, listening to the heavy in the midnight purr. Living in the margin of a single heavy beat, totally consumed inside the midnight heat. Time, stretch, slow it down. Make it last forever. Dial on the watch is completely standing still, surrendering everything to the heavy midnight will. Air is getting incredibly thick to navigate, pushing us deeply into the altered state. Walking in a dream where the physics do not apply, watching the slow motion world passing by. Zero expectation for the morning to arrive. This is exactly how we keep the dark alive. Reality is bending in the heavy atmosphere. Time is completely vanishing right out of here. Caught inside the heavy time stretch tonight, blurring all the edges of the fading light. Everything is moving in a slow motion blur, listen to the heavy in the midnight purr. Living in the margin of a single heavy beat, totally consumed inside the midnight heat. 1 second, 2 seconds. It feels like an eternity. Do not rush the dark. Of the fading light, everything is moving in a slow motion blur. Listen to the heavy in the midnight purr. Living in the margin of a single heavy beat, totally consumed inside the midnight heat. Time, stretch, slow motion. Stop the clock. the glass. Moving slow, we don't need to go fast. Every touch is a heavy dose. Love it the most when you pull me close. I know it's toxic, but it feels so right. Losing our minds in the purple light. Intoxicated by your frequency. You're pouring through my chemistry. No way out, I'm locked inside, taking me on that midnight ride. Your shadow blending into mine, sipping the danger like it's vintage wine. A whisper on my collarbone, making me forget my way back home. Intoxicated by your frequency. You're pouring through my chemistry. No way out, I'm locked inside, taking me on that midnight ride. Don't sober up, don't sober up. Keep pulling me under. Intoxicated. Intoxicated. Too hot in here. Watch it all dissolve. Temperature is rising up to the roof. We do not need to look for any proof. Solid edges starting to blur away. Nothing is going to remain the same today. Ice is dripping slowly down the glass, watching the heavy midnight hour pass. Moving like water across the room, chasing away all the heavy gloom. Changing the state from solid to pure fluid. We always know exactly how to do it. Watch me melt into the dark with you. Nothing else that I would rather do. Heavy drops falling on the heated floor, always leaving me begging for some more. Liquid state of mind taking control, washing over my entire soul. Watch me melting down, so fluid. Sweat is shining in the purple light, losing all the sense of wrong and right. Pouring heavy like the midnight rain, washing away every single stain. Fingertips are gliding across the skin. Tell me exactly where do we begin? Flowing together into a single stream, living inside this lucid heavy dream. Changing the state from solid to pure fluid. We always know exactly how to do it. Melt into the dark with you. Nothing else that I would rather do. Heavy drops falling on the heated floor, always leaving me begging for some more. Liquid state of mind taking control, washing over my entire soul. Dissolve with me. No more boundaries, Seal the heavy door. Extract the air. Oxygen is pulled entirely from the room, fading out the heavy flowers before they bloom. Pressure dropping down to the absolute zero. We do not need a rescue, we do not need a hero. Walls are closing in, but we do not feel a thing. Cutting off the air before the bird can sing. Sealed inside a box made of heavy dark glass, waiting for the midnight hours beautifully to pass. Atmosphere is thinning completely away. Nothing left for the outside world to say. Trapped inside the heavy vacuum tonight, sucking up the heavy in the blinding light. No more air to carry the heavy sound, floating miles above the solid ground. Breathing in the absolute and total empty space, locked forever in this isolated place. Vacuum. Zero air. Perfect seal. Lungs are completely useless in the heavy void. Every single earthly connection is destroyed. Moving lips, but there is absolutely no sound. Only the vibration strictly from the underground. Skin is getting cold in the heavy vacuum seal. This is exactly how the absolute nothing feels. Disconnected from the entire human race, floating beautifully in the empty outer space. Atmosphere is thinning completely away. Nothing left for the outside world to say. Trapped inside the heavy vacuum tonight, sucking out the heavy in the blinding light. No more air to carry the heavy sound, floating miles above the solid ground. Breathing in the absolute and total empty space, locked forever in this isolated place. No resistance, no oxygen, just the empty space. Do not panic. Heavy sound, floating miles above the solid ground. Breathing in the absolute and total empty space, locked forever in this isolated place. Vacuum. Isolated. Complete silence. Take your time, no rush tonight. Sparks flying in the cold room air, fingers running through my dark hair. Stories that are better left untold. Watch the mystery start to unfold. Tension heavy pressing on my chest, putting all my demons to the test. Every second dragging like a weight, pushing us closer to our fate. Keep it steady, keep it low. Watch the dark magic grow. We love that slow burn. flame steady and low. Never let the feeling go. Slow burn. Let it burn. So slow. Shadows playing tricks upon the eye. No more reasons left to even try. Melting down the wax upon the floor, always leaving me wanting some more. Whispers echoing against the glass, hoping that this midnight will not pass. Drowning in the heavy atmosphere, nothing else matters when you are here. Keep it steady, keep it low. Watch the dark magic grow. We love that slow burn, waiting for the tide to turn. Let the fire catch the wood, misbehaving like we should. Keep the flame steady and low. Never let the feeling go. Don't put it out. Let the heat rise. Consume it all. The feeling go. Watch it burn slow. Do not put it out. Drop. That is all it takes. Slipping quietly right beneath the skin. This is exactly where the heavy games begin. Spreading slowly through the heavy vein, numbing every single trace of pain. Chemical reaction in the dead of night, wiping out the boundaries of wrong and right. Tasting dangerously sweet upon the tongue, leaving my heavy defenses completely unstrung. There is absolutely no antidote for this, sealed forever by a toxic heavy kiss. Sweet venom running entirely through the blood, washing over completely like a heavy flood. Addicted heavily to the way it burns, ignoring every single lesson learned. Take me down to the beautiful decay. I never wanted to be saved anyway. Sweet venom. In my veins. Let it spread. Vision blurring beautifully around the edge, stepping closer to the absolute heavy ledge. Fever rising up exactly like a tide, nowhere in this heavy room left to hide. Craving every single drop that you provide, killing off the last remaining heavy pride. Dangerous to keep you, fatal to let go, watching how the heavy toxicity flows. There is absolutely no antidote for this, sealed forever by a toxic heavy kiss. Sweet venom running entirely through the blood, washing over, completely like a heavy flood. Addicted heavily to the way it burns, ignoring every single lesson learned. Take me down into the beautiful decay. I never wanted to be saved anyway. It is taking over. I can feel it in my chest. Do not cure me, just let me fade. Sweet venom, running entirely through the blood, washing over, completely like a heavy flood. Addicted heavily to the way it burns, ignoring every single lesson learned. Take me down into the beautiful decay. I never wanted to be saved anyway. Sweet venom, through my veins, no antidote. Sweet venom. Through my veins, no antidote. Breathe in. Do not exhale just yet. Air is getting thinner in this locked up room, suffocating slowly in the velvet gloom. Every time you touch me I forget to breathe, tying up my soul so I can never leave. Room is spinning sideways in the heavy heat, sinking on my breathing to the heavy beat. No more ventilation in this private space, getting totally addicted to the chase. Lungs are burning but I need it more, leaving all the logic at the door. Stealing all the oxygen tonight, fading out the last remaining light. Keep me breathless in the heavy dark, leaving behind a permanent mark. Suffocate me with the heavy sound, pull me deeply underground, no oxygen. I'm breathing, breathe out. Chest is rising slowly to the heavy bass, not a single drop of air inside this place. Dizzy from the venom dripping off your tongue, feeling like my heavy heart has been unstrung. Inhaling the danger, exhaling the fear. Nothing else is valid when I have you here. Gasping for a moment in the midnight sea, drowning in the middle of this chemistry. Lungs are burning but I need it more, leaving all the logic at the door. Stealing all the oxygen tonight, fading out the last remaining light. Keep me breathless in the heavy dark, leaving behind a permanent mark. Suffocate me with the heavy sound, pull me deeply underground. Inhale, exhale, hold it. Let it go. Tonight, stealing all the oxygen. with the heavy sound. Pull me deeply underground. Oxygen. Breathless now. Do not breathe. Smoke in the air, heavy on the lungs. Tasting the tension right on my tongue. You're pacing the room, moving so slow. I already know exactly where this goes. No need for questions, no need to pretend. Sparks in the dark every time you look my way. Got a dangerous game that I wanna play. Give me that electric touch. I can never get enough. Running through my veins like fire. You're my only dark desire. Yeah, that electric touch. Shadows are dancing right on the wall. I'm ready to slip. I'm ready to fall. Your fingertips tracing a line on my skin. Tell me, baby, where do we begin? Give me that electric touch. I can never get enough. Running through my veins like fire. You're my only dark desire. Yeah, that electric touch. Electric, just touch me. Like fire. Don't stop. Look around. Everywhere I look, I see you. Glass upon the ceiling, glass upon the wall. Catching every angle as the shadows fall. Multiplying slowly in the velvet night. Fading out the last remaining drop of light. Watching every movement in the heavy room. Blooming like the dark flower in the gloom. Every single surface showing me the truth. Drowning in the middle of our wasted youth. Trapped inside an infinite design. Mixing up your heavy soul with mine. Caught inside the mirrors on the wall. Watching every single heavy shadow fall. Infinite reflections in the dark, leaving an unforgettable mark. heavy room to hide. Mirrors. Infinite. Watch us move. Fogging up the surface with the heavy breath. Loving this intensity right to the death. Cold against the skin but burning up inside. Riding on the rhythm of the midnight tide. 1,000 different versions of the same mistake. Willing to risk it all for goodness sake. Eyes are locking deeply in the looking glass. Waiting for the heavy midnight hour to pass. Trapped inside an infinite design. Mixing up your heavy soul with mine. Caught inside the mirrors on the wall, watching every single heavy shadow fall. Infinite reflections in the dark, leaving an unforgettable mark. Seeing everything we try to hide. Nowhere in this heavy room to hide. Look at us, 100 times over. You cannot escape the view. Just watch. Inside the mirrors on the wall, watching every single heavy shadow fall. Infinite reflections in the dark, leaving an unforgettable mark. Seeing everything we try to hide. Nowhere in this heavy room to hide. Mirrors. Everywhere I look, infinite. Pull me in, do not fight it. Invisible strings attached to my waist, moving so slow we are not in haste. Every time you enter the room, clearing away all the velvet gloom. Polar opposites finding a way, words that we do not even need to say. Feeling the shift in the gravity, unlocking the deepest part of me. Yeah. Magnetic force pulling me down, losing myself, ready to drown. Caught in the magnetic field, no other choice but to yield. Drawing me closer to the flame. Forget about playing the game. Skin against skin, heavy and true. Nothing exists except for you. Except for you. Pull me in, so magnetic. Current is running straight to the core, leaving me always begging for more. Tracing the outline of your face, lost in this dark and heavy space. Resistance is dropping down to zero. You do not have to be my hero, just be the anchor holding me tight. Deep in the middle of the night, magnetic force pulling me down, losing myself, ready to drown. choice but to yield, drawing me closer to the flame. Forget about playing the game. Skin against skin, heavy and true. Nothing exists except for you. Negative to positive, inescapable. Let the current pull us together. Do not let go. Black glass, no reflections tonight. Surface is completely black and perfectly cold. A heavy dark story that will never be told. Walking on the edges of the broken glass, watching every shadow in the midnight pass. Nothing penetrates this heavy dark shell, living in the center of a silent spell. Every single angle is dangerously sharp, playing on the strings of a heavy dark heart. Blocking out the light from the outside zone, turning every emotion entirely to stone. Carved out of heavy obsidian tonight, swallowing every single drop of the light. Smooth to the touch, but it cuts to the bone. Sitting on the heavy in the midnight throne. No one gets inside the impenetrable wall, waiting for the final and the heavy dark fall. Obsidian, solid black, unbreakable. Zero vulnerabilities on the display, washing all the weakness entirely away. Armor made of heavy in the darkest night, keeping everything perfectly out of sight. Running every finger's on the jagged edge, standing right upon the absolute ledge. Nothing breaks the surface of the midnight sea, locking up the heavy door and losing the key. Blocking out the light from the outside zone, turning every emotion entirely to stone. Carved out of heavy obsidian tonight, swallowing every single drop of the light. Smooth to the touch, but it cuts to the bone. Sitting on the heavy in the midnight throne. No one gets inside the impenetrable wall, waiting for the final and the heavy dark fall. Touch the surface, feel the cold. Do not cut yourself, it is dangerously sharp. Carved out of heavy obsidian tonight, not bleed. Do not bleed. No escape. Just let it pull you in. Room is spinning, but we stand so still, bending reality to our will. Every breath is a heavy sign, erasing the borders, crossing the line. Gravity losing its hold on me, floating inside your frequency. Pull me under the surface, make me feel like I deserve this. Lost inside the heavy sound, we don't ever have to touch the ground. Just pull me under. Fingertips tracing the dark, igniting the flame from a single spark. No words needed in this space, just the rhythm setting the pace. Gravity losing its hold on me, floating inside your frequency. Pull me under the surface, make me feel like I deserve this. Lost inside the heavy sound, we don't ever have to touch the ground. Just pull me under. Deeper, keep going deeper. Don't let me breathe. Pull me under. Lost in the sound. Pull me under. Lost in the sound. Lock the door, turn the lights down. Velvet shadows all across the floor. We've been here 1,000 times before. Every time you look at me like that, there is no turning back. Moving in slow motion, drinking up the potion. Sink into the dark with me, drowning in this energy. Skin on skin, nowhere to hide. Let the rhythm be your guide. Just let it glide. Heavy breathing in the atmosphere. Nothing else matters when you're here. Take your time, let the tension grow. Let the current pull us below. Moving in slow motion, drinking up the potion. Sink into into the dark with me, drowning in this energy. Skin, no skin, nowhere to hide. Let the rhythm be your guide. Exactly where you are. Let the bass take over. Just let it glide into the dark. Lock the door. Turn the lights down. I'm burning up. Can you feel the heat? Temperatures running way too high. There is no use trying to deny. Sweat is shining in the purple light. We are getting totally lost tonight. Room is feeling like an open fire, giving in to the absolute desire. Every breath is hotter than before, leaving me always begging for some more. Thermometer is breaking on the ground, drowning in the heavy, distorted sound. Caught inside this heavy fever dream. Nothing is exactly what it would seem. Delirious and melting to the core, making sure we never reach the shore. Keep the fever running through the night. Everything is feeling way too right. Vision getting completely blurry now. Sweat is dripping slowly off the brow, melting down exactly like the wax. No more holding any of it back. Shadows dancing wildly in the heat, sinking perfectly to the heavy beat. Logic is erased from my heavy mind, leaving every single rational thought behind. Thermometer is breaking on the ground, drowning in the heavy, distorted sound. Caught inside this heavy fever dream. Nothing is exactly what it would seem. Delirious and melting to the core, making sure we never reach the shore. Keep the fever running through the night. Everything is feeling way too right. 100 degrees, going even higher. Do not try to cool me down. Let me burn. Caught inside this heavy fever dream. Nothing is exactly what it would seem. Delirious and melting to the core, making sure we never reach the shore. Keep the fever running through the night. Everything is feeling way too right. Fever.